Hello, everyone. Yes, we're back. Let us start. Her swollen belly is practically eye level with me now. Her engorged midsection pulls outwards as it sinks around her thighs like a jiggling beanbag. It seems to grow in size as she sits down, her body squashing it out into the shape of a muffin. I have to swallow back the burning thoughts that start invading my mind. This will sting a little. That's okay, I don't mind. I hesitate for a moment, my hand quivering ever so slightly as I stare at Yuri's bulging gut. I look up to her as if for permission, but she says nothing. She just bites her lip. I begin to gently dab and wipe away the small rivulets of blood, making sure to disinfect the wounds. Yuri inhales sharply every time the antiseptic passes over the cuts. My heart is pounding every time I press the medical swab into her. My fingers sink into her soft, swollen form. That that's the hard part over. Now we just need to clean you up. Ah, right. Eddie's voice is light and airy. She seems to be panting as though she's been holding her breath. I turn back to the kit, pretending to rummage through it while I try to clear my head. When I turn back, Eddie's eyes meet mine. She doesn't avert her gaze. Her chest and belly are rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. We hold each other's gaze for a few long moments before I remember what I'm supposed to be doing. I raise the towel. I gently dab and rub her wet skin, wiping the disinfectant, water, and remaining blood from her belly. Careful not to wipe so hard as to reopen her cuts. It feels like I'm trying to smooth sheets out across a warm water bath. I try not to think about how much I would love to sleep on a bed like this. Yuri's breathing becomes so rapid and erratic. She shudders every time I drag the towel across her skin. I pull back as I clear away the last droplets of moisture. Yuri moves almost instinctively closer, but suddenly she stops as though realizing what she's doing a moment too late. Stop looking at me like that, please! I feel suddenly very hot. I clear my throat to break the awkward tension. So, luckily, most of your cuts are superficial. They aren't even really bleeding anymore. But there are a few that need to be bandaged up. I place the towel back on the desk and grab a handful of band-aids from the kit. I press the first band-aid firmly in place, my thumb sinking into your hair as I smooth it out against her tight skin. I repeat the process on the 2 other cuts. They are still bleeding. Each time I can feel your tense up, shuddering, exhaling sharply. Alright, all good. I stand up and dust off my pant legs. Why do you have that look on your face? Yuri stands up at the same time and her belly bumps me back from the momentum. Sorry. She hops back and catches herself on the desk to keep from falling. Her belly ripples and wobbles from the sudden movement. I'm not used to being this big. I didn't realize how close. I look down at the desk and laugh nervously. Yeah, this is new for me too. We stand together in awkward silence for some time. Do you? I don't know. Do you want me to make some tea or something to help you relax? Uh, I think I've had enough to drink for the moment. Right! I know you might like that, but... No, it's not that, I just wasn't thinking. Atazoth, will you touch me again like before? Before, when you were cleaning me up, your hands and fingers playing across my skin, pressing into me. I want to feel that again. Before I can speak, it grabs my wrist. She pulls me in close, bring my hands to her waist. Please stay away from me. Ah! Like this. She places my hands on her round form, pulling me into her. I let her, but make sure not to press against her cuts. Almost instinctively, my fingers sink into her belly, kneading and massaging her sloshing gut. I'm so full, so tight. Please, don't stop. Squeeze me harder. I squeeze her as hard as I feel she can take without hurting her. Her flesh is taut, but pliant, and so very soft and warm. My mind is on fire. It's too much. I could just... burst. An alarm goes off in the back of my head and I react instantly, as though this has happened before. No, 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 no. My hands catch the blade of the knife before I even see it as Yuri brings it down to her body. The tip is hovering less than a centimeter from her belly. I feel a white hot line of pain across my palm. The pain is so bad I can smell and taste copper. I can even almost hear it in my head like a shriek. I clench my teeth and look into Yuri's eyes, trying desperately to get her to snap out of it. Yuri's eyes are deranged and distant. She just smiles empty and struggles to wrench the blade from my hand. I feel it cut deeper. I grip harder. The edges of my vision glow blurry and white from the pain. I can't think straight. Why did the closet open? I slip the blade, slides, and a shrill scream cuts through the air. But each completely taken off guard by the sound and turn in the direction of the piercing screech. It's Natsuki, standing in the entrance of the storage closet. Yuri's hands go limp and the knife drops to the floor. I look back at Yuri. She takes 3 steps back until she's pressed up against the wall. My head is swimming. Like I'm not here anymore. What did I just... Yuri looks down at my hand. Atazoth, no. Atazoth, I didn't mean I look down and remember, my hand is bleeding. There is a lot of blood. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Yuri runs into the hall. I start to follow, but my legs go weak and I fall. It seems like a stupid thing to do. Everything feels fuzzy and far away. I sit on the ground. Natsuki's shaking my shoulders. She looks scared. What? Wrong voice, wait. Atazoth! Natsuki's saying something. It sounds like it's coming from far away. I hear footsteps. It must be Yuri. I look at the door. It's Monika and Sayori. Sayori comes over and lifts my arm. Then she puts her hand on my head. Hey, Atazoth, say something. Hi, Sayori. I think Atazoth's in shock. Natsuki, what happened? Yuri, Yuri hurt Atazoth. He shouldn't have done that. I'm going to have a talk with Yuri, come on, let's not stab our fellow club members. That's not very nice. Monika goes away. Sarah and Natsuki are being loud. I want to go to sleep, but something keeps me awake. Yuri, something was wrong with Yuri. Sarah is saying something to me. She's crying. She's wrapping my hand up. I have to help Yuri. Sarah tightens the bandage. Pain shoots up my arm like lightning. I use the pain to jolt myself back to reality. I can feel my heart pounding in my head. Sarah's suddenly wrapping her arms tightly around me. I'm so sorry, Atazoth. This is all my fault. I stand up and put my good hand on Sarah's shoulder. This isn't your fault, Sarah. We can talk later, but right now we have to find Yuri. Something's wrong with her. No, Atazoth, you need to wait here while we get help. Sarah grabs my arm, trying to keep me in place. I gently pull myself from her grip, wincing from the pain. Yuri's not thinking straight. She tried to hurt herself. We have to find her. We'll look for Yuri, but I'm not letting go alone. There is no time. We have to find Yuri now. But Atazoth! Sorry, I'll be okay, really. Just that Catherine's bandaged up, thanks to you. I won't do anything reckless. Sarah and Natsuki look at each other with concern and then back to me. Okay. Well, once we find her, you're not doing anything else until we get you help, okay? Why did I say okay? There's a gut in there. Fine. We split up. Natsuki and Sarah go rank in the opposite directions. I make a beeline to a water fountain. It's a long shot, but may as well start somewhere. I ran the current and nearly topple head first into Monika. Atazoth, what are you doing? You should be running around with an injury. You have to find your Rishi. Huh? What do you mean? I already talked to her. I told her to go back to the classroom. You didn't see her on the way. I turn and dash back down the hall to the classroom. The door is closed. I throw it open. I'm afraid. Yuri, are you in? I stop dead. There is someone lying on the floor surrounded by empty water tanks and a large bottle of water. My feet move on their own. I can't believe what I'm seeing. It makes no sense. She's impossibly, horribly, inhumanly swollen like a blob. But there is no doubt that this is Yuri. I'm afraid of the sight. What the fuck? No! Why must it jiggle? Please stop. No. Please stop. Yuri's half propped up against her chair, lying in a growing pool of water. Her belly is absolutely distended out of proportion, like an overfilled water balloon spilling from her outfit. Yuri. She looks up at me as I whisper her name again. She smiles. Atazoth. My mind and body are numb with panic and confusion. It hurts. I robotically grab the rag from the desk. I kneel down next to her. Oh, the bleeding has started again. Well, it makes sense. Why is there so much attention to detail? Yuri's clothes creak as she shifts. Her belly is shiny and nearly translucent from being stretched so unthinkably thin. I gently wipe the water from her exposed skin. It's all I can think to do. It's going to be okay, Yuri. I won't let you hurt anymore. Her skin is so tight and stretched, and the reservoir of water it's holding back is so vast and heavy. It seems like she could pop at any moment. But she smiles and coos at my touch. I lift the towel to her face and soak up the rivulets of water. I don't even know how she managed to do this to herself, but just by looking at her I can tell this is too much. I can't even imagine how much pain she must be in right now. I can't stop. I don't want to. Not until I burst. Her hands reach helpless towards one of the half-empty water tanks. I gently take her hand in my own. She seems confused, but she smiles. The grip is caught, and after a few moments, her hand goes limp. No! Yuri died! Her eyes become vacant and distant. Yuri? She says nothing. Yuri! Yuri! What the fuck is going on here? No. It's not over. I'm not done with you. Yuri character. Saved! Nice. Hey, how are you feeling, Cookie? You look like you've seen a ghost. You should talk to Natsuki now. Or one of the other girls. Yeah. I don't think that's... Yeah. I guess Natsuki it is. I'll talk to Natsuki first. She seemed pretty upset. Alright, and don't worry so much. I'm sure she won't blow things out of proportion. I'm being driven insane. In the meantime, I'll go round up the other girls so we can get back on track. I watch Monika step out into the hall and immediately stop. Ah, Yuri! Were you just waiting out here? Come on, let's go for a walk and give Atazoth some space. But You two can talk later. I guess I really wasn't kidding, I was just needing to step out. I shuffled towards the closet doors and held my fist up to knock. But I hesitate. I'm not quite ready for this. I leave the classroom to clear my head. Take a long walk down the empty hall to calm my nerves and to figure out how to best approach Natsuki. After a few minutes of meandering, I come up with a plan. I stop by my locker. I figure the easiest way to talk to her will be if I lead off with some sort of peace offering. I grab the stack of manga that I promised to share with her, take a deep breath, and swallowing hard, I walk back to the club room. As I make my way back to the empty club room, I hear a familiar high-pitched hissing. Natsuki, are you still here? I hear what sounds like shuffling and a metallic scraping. I'm afraid. I push the club room door open with a slow creak. I brought you that manga series I was talking about. Don't come in! Natsuki, are you alright? What's going on? I'm fine. The hissing sound becomes a shrill, angry screech. Hearing that, and Natsuki crying out, I drop the stack of manga I'm carrying and rush inside. Natsuki, what's going on? I stop in my tracks as I fling open the doors to the storage closet. I'm not sure if what I'm seeing is real. Natsuki is staring back at me, holding her mouth shut with one hand, her other hugging her stomach. It's immediately clear to see why my eyes are drawn to the growing mount under her uniform. I could have mistaken it for a pillow, were it not for the bottom of her round tummy poking out. I can't turn off, the valve's stuck! Her voice is muffled behind her hand, like she's trying to hold in a hiccup. It's blowing me up too fast! I looked over her, Natsuki is glancing. It's one of her larger helium tanks you've been using to inflate balloons. Helium? Is she gonna fucking fly away? I also noticed the long tube that leads from the nozzle of the tank. My eyes follow its path where it drops to the floor and then climbs back up. Disappearing into Natsuki's skirt. What are you looking at? You part of... Nothing, I just... The pressure it's... I can feel it coming. Natsuki opens her mouth, lets out a noise that sounds suspicious like the squeal of a deflating balloon. Go stand in the truck as you realize what's happening. Natsuki is so full that it's leaking out of her mouth. The voice comes out higher pitched than usual. Atazoth! Stop staring at me like a weird, I'll be turning it off! Ah, right. I shuffle forward and go to twist the valve shut, but it's too slick to get a good grip. I focus all of my energy and attention into unsticking the valve, trying to block out the sounds of hissing, Natsuki squeaking, and the groaning of her stomach. Natsuki's eyes dart between her growing belly and my hand in the valve, as though willing to stop it. Finally, I manage to get a grip. With a hand jerk, I unstick the valve. As I twist the valve shut, the hiss grows shriller and quieter until it finally cuts off entirely. Got it! Oh, I tap the pressure gauge with my finger. It's already basically empty. Well, it's off now at any rate. We stay in silence for an uncomfortable stretch of time, neither of us daring to look at each other. The only sound that breaks the stillness are Natsuki's panting and the burbling coming from her distended belly. I told you not to come in. What? I didn't ask for your help, and now look what happened to me. I look like a balloon. What? How is this my fault? Now this would happen if you didn't bring that. Yeah, okay, I get it. I'm sorry, really, I am. I mean, I don't really know why you would do this if it upset you that much. That's... none of business. And aside, don't you realize doing this is... for real, is dangerous? Of course not, I'm not an expert on inflating girls like you apparently are. And anyway, why would a pervert like you even care? I would just love this. I bet in your sick mind you're enjoying me seeing me humiliate myself. Through my gaze, I feel a wave of shame hit me in the gut. I don't want to see you in pain, Natsuki. I'm sorry I made you feel that way. It's not... I didn't mean it like... Oh, it's alright, I deserve it. No, stop, I didn't mean to yell at you. I'm just surprised, is all. That is all. Thing. I'm not angry or anything, not really. You say so. But right now I need you to go away, I have to... Natsuki shuffles in this corner, like she has to pee.
Get the hose out.
Right. Oh! Right. I feel my cheeks burn up. I turn and close the door behind me. I pace around the empty classroom, waiting to make sure that Natsuki's actually okay. I don't even sure how to process what just happened, seeing Natsuki blowing herself up right in front of me. I jump in surprise, the closet doors squeak open. Natsuki's face is burning, as brightly as mine feels.
Well, how do you look? Is it noticeable?
Noticeable? It looks like you're smuggling a basketball under your uniform.
It's not like I was planning on getting so big. I just wanted to see what it's like, but I mean, you came in, I panicked and turned the valve the wrong way, and now you got stuck, so it's not my fault, okay?
But importantly, I don't feel alright. There's a lot of yelling in you right now.
Yeah, I think so. I feel fine, I guess. Just really tight and bouncy, sorta.
Oh, that's good.
It's not good!
No, not like, I just meant it's good that you're okay.
I'm not okay. I look like a bloom. I can't go home like this. Can you imagine what my dad would do if he saw me like this? I need to find a way to deflate myself.
Well, I mean, it's just gas, right? It'll come out on its own, won't it? I guess you could just stay here until, you know, you get it all out. I flinch, afraid that Natsuki will help me for even suggesting it, but she just blushes and look away.
You have to wait with me. This is already embarrassing enough as it is.
Yeah, but you did this for me, didn't you?
What? I didn't.
You did though, right? It means a lot to me. Whatever, it does. The least I can do is stay with you until we're back to normal. Next, for Natsuki did me, to tell me to leave, but she said nothing. When we read some of the manga I brought you, you'll help you relax well, you know.
Yeah, I think I like that. But you can't give me any creepy looks, okay? This whole thing is weird enough for me already. I don't need you to be a perv about it.
Right. That is disgusting. There is a puddle under the nozzle. Ew! Ew! What the fuck? This is why so much attention to detail to this? I can't even be mad. The person who made this is dedicated to their craft? Like, bloody hell! I swear to God, if fetishists ruled the world, shit would be like fucking 10 times more productive. Like, who does this much attention to detail? It's different than the other times we read together. Natsuki cradles her belly, gently and carefully. It takes her a few long seconds to inch her into a sitting position, as though she's afraid to bend in the middle. I don't blame her. With every move she makes, her midsection groans and wobbles. Beneath her tight uniform as there shifts inside her. I can't imagine how it must feel as she bites her lip and shudders at every loud gurgle. Finally, after a few minutes of watching Natsuki adjusting herself in a comfortable position, all the manga out for her. Her face lights up as she starts reading, and soon we're slipping back into our old routine as though nothing was different. Well, we try anyway. There's awkward unspoken tension. We can feel it every time Natsuki's belly rumble, or when she tugs at her tight uniform, or a small squeak of gas escapes her body. I try to play it off, to pretend I don't notice. But the more I ignore the grumbling globe under her uniform, the less I can focus on anything else. Finally, just as the tension feels like he's going to cut the room in half, Natsuki looks at me, her voice just above a whisper.
You don't like me like this.
Huh?
I can't, I'm just curious.
What are you saying? I really like you, Natsuki.
I'm dodging the question, you know what I mean.
I guess that depends. Do you like being like this?
Yeah?
Look, I know you guys found out that I'm into body expansion and all, but I don't want you to make you feel uncomfortable about it. You shouldn't feel like you have to do this for me.
What? It's not like that.
And what is it like?
I didn't do it for you or anything.
Yeah, you said that.
No, it's just curious why you liked it, that's all.
Right.
Right.
So why do you really do it? Natsuki looks away. I don't press her any further. After a few months of unbroken silence, she lets out a sigh.
Everyone keeps telling me I should stop reading manga. It's weird or damn they should just grow out of it. But then you joined the club and suddenly there was someone else who liked manga too. I was so happy to find someone to share it with. I guess it's sort of like that. I know how lonely it is to be into something that's weird or different, and I didn't want you to feel alone.
Oh, why is it so wholesome sometimes? I don't get it. I came into this expecting the most disgusting fetishizing. This is not how it was supposed to go. That's a lot.
I guess.
Thank you, Natsuki.
Yeah, well, don't make a big thing out of it.
Everyone who made it into a big thing.
Hey, I told you not to be weird.
Yeah, but you walked into that one. I'm just rolling with the punches. Natsuki slugs my shoulder. Ow. Yes, I deserved that.
Yes, you did. So what?
You never answered my question. Do you like it, or?
Alright. I'm not sure.
Natsuki's hands instinctively move to her belly, and she caresses it slowly as she thinks about the question.
It's actually kinda nice, I guess. I don't know. It feels so full and tight and round. It's different, but exciting in a way. Well, it's a bit of a shock, to be honest. I wasn't expecting to blow up so much. At least not right away, and definitely not so fast. But I guess I wouldn't mind doing this again sometime. if you wanted me to, maybe I could try getting even bigger next time. I mean, as long as you're with me.
Want to be my balloon?
Nah, don't say it like that.
She's dying at me, but there is no venom in her words. I can almost spy the baddest hint of a smile in her features.
But yeah, I think I could enjoy this.
You gross, what's wrong with you?
Now shut up, you pervert.
Natsuki punches me in the shoulder even harder. Her belly bounces from the recoil, throwing her off balance, and she falls into me, her tight in midsection, rushing against my side. Natsuki lets out another high-pitched squeak as the force of her belly pressing against me forces a bubble of helium out of her.
Don't laugh, it's not funny.
I laugh anyway. She shoves herself back and turns away, trying to hide a smile. We go back to reading. This time the tension is gone. It feels different, but not in a bad way. I quietly enjoy the subtle squeaks that come from her skin rubbing against the tight clothes where she shifts her position. After a few minutes of reading in silence together, I feel something thud against my shoulder. I went at first thinking that Natsuki's testing her fist on me again, but I turn and realize it's her head. I'm about to laugh and push her gently off, and I notice she's not just playing. I can feel the warmth of her slow beating against my neck and cheek. And I realize she's fallen asleep. Anyway, we'll end it here for today. I hope you lessons enjoyed. Press like, comment, subscribe. Be aware, tomorrow's video and the day after might be different, because I will be recording Deja's mod. So yeah, love you all. Join the Discord. Goodbye.